Here's the second baseman,
Leading
Edmundo
off tonight for
Sosa.
Philadelphia, the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
That pitch gets the corner, so we're off and running in game one. That one finds the corner, 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Digging in, Weston Wilson. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And Jerry Hillsdale says he went around. One down, base is empty. Fought off foul. And takes low for ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. One out, base is empty.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No play. That's an infield single.
He was all over that one. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Ball one, no strikes. Reagans, in his third season, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Wilson, the runner at first with one gone in the inning.
2-2.
In the dirt, but kept close. That one lifted to left. Velasquez puts it away for the out. And there are two outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Joey Wiemer in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Nope, that's away.
Just off the inside edge. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game one of the NLDS. Fastball for a strike. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
3-2, two out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball four, two aboard.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Fouled off down the right side.
Well, everyone wants to get off to a great start in the series, so if you can get on the board first, take a lead, you put some of that subtle pressure on the other team.
And now it's even up.
Well, if they can push one across here in the first inning, would really settle the crowd down and help take that element out of the game early.
And a foul ball.
Finish him.
The changeup missing, and the count's even at two. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a ball hammered left field, and that's the third out. And we're back, and starting this one, Zach Wheeler. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
The throw to first.
Yep,
One up, one down. Here's Nico Horner. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Oh, come on.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The other way, makes the grab, 2 down.
That swing right there tells me
That
he's
is
seeing the
good.
ball pretty
The
well.
first
I know
baseman,
it didn't produce a hit,
Wilson.
but he made solid
John
contact, and that's
Barrett.
all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Wilson
Strike
Contreras. The batter now as he
0-1.
swings and misses for strike 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's got
0-2.
such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Weimer flying after this one. Makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Game 1 of the division series. Now, Brian Reynolds. Reagans back to work. Strike on the outside. 0-1. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher. Grounds one to short. Bichette whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now here is Harper.
Batting 7, the first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The pitch. That one at the knees for a strike.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy.
And that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And down on strikes. That's the second out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson. Outside. And that is ball 1. Harper off of first with 2 away. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And that one cutting but missing down low. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Goes down looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Bo Bichette up to the dish. That one in there across the letters.
No ball.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Sosa. Over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Correct.
Steps on first for the out. So up next, Nelson Velasquez. And there's a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Second inning here, no score. That one misses, and that's ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And there's the ball. Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out. Back here in Kansas City, new inning getting started. And now for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa. And that one wrapped foul. That one is absolutely belted. This looks like extra bases, and that's going to roll to the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. That's a tough location with the fastball to handle, but he was all over it. He got that front foot down and showed off some really quick hands to get the barrel to it.
Wilson takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-0. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Swung on, belted. Velasquez giving chase. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Joey Wiemer walked his first time. On the ground to third. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. And here comes Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. One out, the runner at second here in game 1 of the NLDS. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one just misses. Going to count 1-2.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
2 strikes.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Ryan Reynolds here. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Line drive, caught. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play. Here comes Bryce Harper. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have enough.
Corner over to first. Harper retired. They limit the damage here. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Jonathan India. Right through there for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next pitch is outside. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Dairon Blanco digs in now. And ball one.
Ball two. 2 balls, no strike.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Foul ball there. Harper hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Johan Rojas now at the plate. And there's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Start of the 4th. Here's JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
Hit on the ground to short. Bichette sends it across the first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Gunnar Henderson stands in for the Phillies.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Rojas under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Sosa, 29 years old, and he was born in Panama. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 down, nobody on. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. And we're back. Bottom 4th. So up now for Kansas City. Trey Turner. And there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Waste no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next offering is in for a strike.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Late swing, fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Turner gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Ground ball could be 2. Looks to second, that's 1, and that's 2.
Pretty lengthy at bat right there, and usually the hitter wins that battle after seeing so many pitches, but instead the exact opposite, or maybe even worse than that, grounds into a double play. Tough at bat to swallow.
That one ripped. Going back on this one. And it one-hops the wall. And that's a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Perez up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That one missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 2-1. Inside, just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been
intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. And to the plate for Kansas City, Nelson Velasquez.
Now batting, the left fielder.
He was late there, strike one.
Come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Bases loaded, 2 down. We're here at the bottom of the fourth. In plenty of time to first. Out to escape a bases loaded jam. Game 1 of the division series. And digging in for Philadelphia, Weston Wilson. Reagans back to work. Inside, ball 1.
1-0.
Wilson tries to hold up, appeal to first, and no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. Swing and a miss. Now 2 balls and a strike. Into left center for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Nick Castellanos will hit next. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. And now Joey Wiemer. Late swing fouled off. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So up now for Kansas City, Jonathan India. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, these Royals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Harper takes it to the bag, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. So digging in, Dairon Blanco. Strike 1.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Takes it in for the out. So up next, Johan Rojas. Flied to right his first time. He swings and fouls 1 off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the NLDS.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Inning over. Back here in Kansas City, top of the 6th inning. And now it's Alec Bohm. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Dane Dunning.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Handles, throws to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Now here is Brian Reynolds.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Just missed. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Bryce Harper. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third. Nope, he held back. That one missing inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that finds the mark on the outside corner. 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the 6th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Trey Turner. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there in the mound.
Now 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Sosa gets it to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Number 2.
So here's Horner now.
Horner.
Reynolds puts it away, and there's 2 down.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that chance handled. And he's safe at first. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo.
Pitch is in there. And that is strike 1. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that is that. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And now it is JT Realmuto. It's strike 1 to the catcher. Done it. 30 years old now. A former first-round pick back in 2016. That one the other way. Takes it himself. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Gunnar Henderson stands in for the Phillies. That missed inside. 1-0. The shortstop takes the ball. outside with a breaking ball. Clips the corner, and that's strike one. On the ground to first, Contreras. He steps on the bag, and 2 away to start the 7th. 2 down, base is empty. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. That's in for a strike.
Pitch hitting for the Phillies, number 5, Bryson Stott.
Up the middle to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And a foul ball.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
That one's in there. And the count is 0-2. And that one handled. Sends it to first. And they get Perez for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Velasquez in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. The Royals down by a pair here in the late stages of game 1. Next pitch is outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And that one sliced foul. Dives and he can't hang on. Here's the tag and he's out. Jonathan India at the plate. Both 2 in this one. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Two outs. Stott over to first in time. Royals set down in order. Back here in Kansas City, ready to begin the 8th at the plate. Weston Wilson.
For Philadelphia, number 17, Max Kepler.
Dunning back to work. That one pushed to the left and foul. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
That's down and in.
2-2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Caught him looking for the K. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3.
For Philadelphia, number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. That clips a corner. Base is empty, 1 away here in game 1 of the NLDS. That misses. Ball 1. And that skips in the dirt. Right side, hard hit. Schwarber out of the play.
He's out.
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Wiemer.
Number 16, Brandon Monk.
And he grounds one to the right side. Contreras steps on the bag, and the Phillies are set down in order. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the 8th. And now the right fielder, Dairon Blanco. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. And very nicely done for the out. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Stop. Throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Turner now. Stop. Whips it to first. Turner is out. We go to the 9th. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Carlos Estevez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That's in there. 0-1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. And this one carries into the party porch for a home run. Now that's quite the party favor. Here's Bryce Harper. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Real Muto at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Now batting.
So runner at second, 2 down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Angel Serpa.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. The tag, and he's out. Nico Horner will come up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 41, Joe Ross.
Right side. Stop. Throws to first. And they get Nico Horner 1 away. He's 2 outs away. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Clips the corner. Strike 1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And the 0-2. And that one is inside.
1 and 2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Bo Bichette. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about the 3 runs that you scored, but you also know that if you're not careful, a bloop, a base hit, and a home run ties everything up. But it was great pitching. Timely hitting really made the difference.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.